Hello, it's your boy, it's Arizia. I'm back. We're doing some more Oxygen Not Included tonight. Hope you're all enjoying your Friday. For the Americans, hope you've enjoyed Thanksgiving, and for everyone else, hope you're enjoying Black Friday. Yes, we're back with Oxygen Not Included. We have a plan for today. It is the Hatch Ranch overhaul, because I'm tired of moving eggs around. This always happens. It always gets a point in the game where I'm just shuffling eggs around. And we're not standing for it today. So, yesterday, or Tuesday I suppose actually, that's the last time we played this game. We built an iron volcano tamer. So this actually uses an Escher pump on the saltwater geyser to pump the water powerlessly up here so that it's at the level of the volcano. And then that's just pouring all over the volcano. And the iron is heating up the salt water into steam and salt. And eventually when we get exosuits, we'll be able to go in here and grab all the goodies. And we're probably going to grab all the iron anyways, because we're kind of desperate. But what we are going to do today is we're going to upgrade these hatch ranches. Because at the moment I've just been manually shuffling the eggs to this automated dispenser. And that's not particularly good. I have a guide that I'm going to be following. This is not my build. I'm using someone else's build today. But you can find the link here on my Discord. So I'm going to bring it up. We're going to start looking at this and see if we can get something to work. Right. So I need to zoom in a little bit on this. It's a bit small. Right. Let's give you a sec. Okay, that will do. So yeah, I'm going to need to relay out these rooms very slightly. So I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to uproot these plants here, just so that I can access this area. So you uproot these. Yes, please. There we go. Because I'm going to need to make these rooms a little bit wider. And we're actually going to need to put some drop chutes through. Because we're going to be basically dropping live critters into these ranches eventually. So instead of these two tiles, I'm going to have a manual airlock. This is all going to make sense as I go along. Who's idle? Camilla's idle. You guys don't have anything to do. I guess you can dig out some of this if you're really bored. We do eventually need all of this stuff. There's lots of good metal here for grabbing. Yeah, there you go. That will do. And I think what I want to do is I just want to move... So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want 7 tiles free from the door. So at the moment we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Although this is including doors, actually. I think I currently have my door in the correct place. But they've added some extra stuff here, so I'm just gonna... I'm gonna remove the plants for now. We'll see what to do. Right, let's get rid of these tiles first. Because we want to put... we want to put manual airlocks here. So we can move the critters around. I'll admit, I'm not going to do this in the order that the guide says. I'm just going to look at the picture and try and rebuild it myself. We've got a lot of eggs in here. Hopefully we don't end up dropping... I think we are just dropping all the critters down here. Yeah, there's going to be some mass wrangling once this is done. So the control room is going to be this room here. The control room is very important, so... Let's plan that out. In fact, let's priority 9 all of this stuff. Yeah. We'll build this going along here. We'll just dig all of this out. I will tile this up, and then we can stop the polluted water from leaking out. That should be fine. Can't quite access all of that just yet. But if we dig this, then we should be fine. Yeah, then we just do that. That should be okay. We got a broken building, it's just a pneumatic door, that's fine. These ranches won't work for a little bit, but that's okay. And then we'll put the mechanized airlocks in here. I need to extend these wires down here. It's actually quite nice playing this game and having a very specific goal in mind. Usually I'm just kind of stumbling around for a little bit, but I'm doing this now because if I don't, it's just going to annoy me immensely later. I'm hoping this is just not going to break. I mean, me and Leofar built this last stream. It worked pretty well. But it does. I guess it depends on when the guys go dormant, and we're not going to know either of these until we get exosuits. I think we do technically have the material to make some exosuits, so maybe I should make a single exosuit and put it here. That might be worthwhile. So what I could do is... dig that and put it in a terminal. You can see the iron's coming out, the salt water is immediately erupting, and it's turning to steam. The iron is cooling down pretty quickly because the water's relatively high thermal conductivity. So that's fun. And I'm sure everyone will be alright in the meantime. We do have a lot of surplus food going on. We're hiring some more dupes. We have an extra briar seed. It's not actually hot enough to plant these, but oh well, we're going to plant them anyways. Something's overheating. This door. Well, we have disabled auto repair, so I shouldn't keep rebuilding it. I may just deconstruct this. But yeah, there shouldn't be any heat transfer going on here because we've got the vacuum here. That vacuum is very important. That's basically what's keeping all of this heat from escaping. But yeah, this should be completely heat sealed, so I don't think we're going to have any problems with that. The simple reeds are kind of growing. They're a little cold, but it's not too bad. Maybe we up this to 800. I'm just trying to fine-tune this valve just to try and get the right temperature in here. It's not perfect. There is some heat escaping here, and obviously we're sending cold, polluted water in through this loop. So there is some constant amount of heating needed. We have got this big pool of hot water here. This is kind of scalding down here, so I'm kind of expecting people to get scalded every now and then. But that's fine. Right, let's actually get these all built. Please. And this is the room where we're going to be dropping them all in from. There we go. So we'll look up the automation for these later, but this will do for now. And then in terms of the auto sweepers, we can just put them right here. That's good. We'll make these out of iron. We have lots of cold iron now. Well, cold. It's cold enough. The map is cold. It's not like 1400 degrees anymore, which is good enough for me. There we go. We're going to start with 5, but eventually we're going to move all of this stuff and have more. What we got printables-wise? We are actually looking at printables today. We got a classic cummerbund. I do like snazzy suits. It's a very snazzy suit. I'm gonna I'm gonna have it here. I don't know who's gonna have it. Maybe Red will have it. Red's quite fancy. I mean, Catalina is cooking. We have a proper cook now. I can probably lower Catalina's cooking priority, although she still does have a very good cooking skill. By giving people priorities, Ruby needs digging priority. But other than that, I've given everyone priorities. Let's give Catalina the cummerbund. I think we'll give everyone classic cummerbunds. They're very snazzy. We did a research. We got the textile loom. Yes, we're gonna get to the point where we're making exosuits. I'm not gonna put any carpets down yet. Yeah, very fancy Catalina. extremely snazzy. It doesn't go with your hat at all. So we do have a mechatronics engineer now in Lyra, but she needs to be yeah, she is prioritized in building. That's good. So she should be building all of these. Be very high on her list. I guess we do have to fetch all of the stuff. And for now, I think the important thing is just to get all the eggs out of here. So, let's see. So the way this works is they have an empty space here over the doors, because obviously when the doors are open, the buildings don't work. So I think what we want to do is we actually want to move all of this stuff one over to the right and move the critter drop-offs. Eventually we won't need the critter drop-offs, but we'll keep them for now. There we go. Yeah, deconstruct all of these. Sorry, Camille, that hatch will have to wait. We're not worrying about breeding the hatches at the moment. We have plenty of them. We're eventually going to switch them all over to stone hatches and feed them from the 16 volcanoes on the map. But for now, we're just having regular hatches. And I'm hoping this build will work mirrored from the template. I'm pretty sure it will. I don't think there's any specifics that build that require it to face the exact right way. So we'll put the critter drop-offs in here. Then the critter feeders will go on this side. There we go. And then the ranching stations will go here. There we go. Set these to 8. Set them back to hatches. Regular hatches only, please. We'll keep filling them with sandstone for now, because we have so much sandstone, it should be absolutely fine. I guess we'll just speed 1 it for now, because there's a lot going on. Wow, you've really already dug all of this stuff. That's quite impressive. I guess keep digging all of this stuff as well. We're eventually just going to want all of this. You may as well just keep going for it. So maybe we'll hold off that for now. That's fine. Harold is just like, I don't feel like building anything, I'm just gonna dig. Lots of fertilizer here. We're still fertilizing all of the mushrooms, which is good because they're all growing. We're not fertilizing with thimbleweeds because they're not consistently growing. I don't want to fertilize plants that aren't the right temperature. I'm not going to micromanage this. This is producing enough refiber for now just to produce a few suits. So we'll just leave it. It generally does seem to be running cold, so we'll keep increasing the flow rate a little bit. Okay, there we go. So that's all getting built. We have deodorizers in here. I think we can just get rid of these. So let's remove those. We had a polluted oxygen issue a few streams ago, but we don't need these anymore. So apologies if I miss anything in chat. I've got half of my second monitor covered with this build at the moment. Let's just get you max doctoring. There you go, you got the red hat now. Good job. So, we want conveyor loaders and things. I think we actually specifically want these to be doors now, so that we can have the auto sweeper pass through to that side. We'll do that, and all the hatches will start wandering around because they can jump on top of the doors now. See, look at them go! It's a mass exodus. They're going to eat all this crap. Whatever. Well, we needed to wrangle them all anyways, so I'm not that concerned. And then we can just put this door like this. I think that's what the build is saying. I'm going to follow the build today. Not the most original. Usually I like building these things on my own, but I've wrestled enough with egg management and I found a very good build online, so I'm just going to use their build today. This is like a tutorial that I'm learning along the way. Who's idle? Harold, you are trapped, probably because I've told you to do something silly. Well, I think instead of actually going this way, you do have food. I'll just get you to dig all of this. And then we can build a ladder. Yeah. In fact, actually, we changed priorities on this, so you prioritize this first. That should get you out of there. Yeah, Ruby's going to come and build that ladder for you, maybe. Someone is. Camille is. Camille is going to build the ladder. Perhaps not entirely necessary. I guess we'll see. Now the hatches are all running rampant. Now Ren is going to build it. Perhaps I shouldn't have yellow alerted this. Yeah, you're fine. We want to melt all of this ice eventually. I'm not sure specifically how. The thermal conductivity of this carbon dioxide is very low, so I doubt that's going to actually make a difference. Right, this is looking pretty good. I think I might actually start fertilizing these as well. Eventually we're going to move this, but 5 hatch ranches should be plenty for now. So, as far as I can tell, this covers up 5 tiles. We need the door so that the thing can reach it, so we actually need to open up 1 more tile. So I think we actually need to move this whole row of doors back. That's fine. We're gonna speed run it today because I just wanna build this. That's the objective. It looks like mostly everyone has gone to bed on time. Yes, this wall is going to be slightly annoying. So let's deconstruct the wall. And we may as well deconstruct these as well. Some polluted water got out. How? I didn't tell you to... I'm pretty sure I didn't tell you to deconstruct the pipe. I put it on the build command. Okay. Just sweep this up very quickly then. I don't want this spilling everywhere. And then we can extend the insulated tile out here. We're going to want to insulate all of this. We don't want the hatches to die from it being too cold, although I think it takes quite a lot for it to happen. Yeah, we'll build some ladders there as well. Doors can go here. Yeah, that's all priority 9, that's good. Put that there. Yeah, and I think what this means is we'll actually extend out the hydroponic farms this way as well. You're actually deconstructing the pipes, aren't you? Oh, whatever. That one's on me. So we need to sweep up all this stuff. I don't think we'll queue up any more research because everyone's got plenty of stuff to do at the moment. Good to see you've all got your balloons. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the hatches have escaped yet. So that's what these doors and the tiles are for, is just to make sure that there is actually 96 tiles in the room. Some more polluted water here. So put a tile. Here. Yeah. Oh, that's where a light is. Oh, that's annoying. We could probably rework these lamps slightly. Let's deconstruct these. We have a lot of fertilizer, so I do want to use it just to get some reed fiber. Once we've done all of this, we can start actually using the reed fiber for things. In fact, we actually want this to be everything, so please deconstruct all of this. We'll move the lamps. Yeah, we need tiles here, here. We don't need them, but we're going to do this just because that's what the build suggests. There we go. Now we need some new lights. So bristle blossoms are going to grow. Let's see. Can I do this? Yeah, I can just do that. We can just use 3 lights instead of 4. That is good. And then we need to build those wires down here. The next thing I need to do after all of this is the freezer so that we don't run out of, we don't have a load of food going off, because currently we have quite a lot of food going off. In fact, that's probably a sign I should stop fertilizing these. Even though we can, we don't need the food. Hope these hatches don't wander too far. Then we need conveyor loaders. So we need 2 of them. 1 here and 1 here. And this auto sweeper can reach all of this because of the doors. So that's going to use up most of the iron that we have so far, which is fine. We're going to get more iron. That's what the volcano is for. And then we just need to wire that in like this. And now we can start actually conveying the eggs out of these places, which will be nice. We'll want to drop them off in this room up here. We not actually get over there? No, we can't. Okay. Yeah, because we removed all of this. That's fine. But we can do this for now. Oh, actually, no. Let's just leave that until we tile everything else. I don't want to risk breaking anything. Yeah, lights are working again. So, we just need to get the eggs out of this room. Trying to figure out which conveyor line to actually hook up to this. Not 100% sure. Build doesn't actually say, but that's fine. We'll just improvise. So the line will go up here. We're just going to drop all the eggs off in this room for now. And that would... I'm not actually building this out of depleted uranium, am I? Or uranium ore. No, we're just building it out of copper ore. That's good. That's what I wanted. Yeah, just put that chute there. We got more polluted water in here again. Yeah, I believe we're dumping the polluted water in this liquid lock, which is fine. What's in here? Why have we got buried objects in here? These hatches? No. What the heck has buried itself in here? Who knows? Still want to dig all of this out as well. We're just trying to slowly crush all these gases out of here. We'll come back to the natural gas stuff later. I just want to focus on this today. So having a dance party, very good. We found one more briar seed, so we can put that here. We'll need to heat all these rooms eventually. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to have the mess halls on this side, because this is where everyone's going to exit the base. This is all going to be internal base rooms. What I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to mirror this build exactly and have it on the other side and have two independent things. Just because we've got a very wide horizontal space to use. We're a bit more constrained on the vertical side, but this is just proof of concept. Someone's got hypothermia. It's probably because some of it is frozen into polluted ice. That's probably what's going on here. But yeah, we just want to set these to eggs. Get all the eggs out of here. And these doors are all done now, so I think I could start wrangling these guys again. So let's get everyone out of these rooms. That should keep the ranchers busy. The rooms are all 96 tiles now, as expected. That's good. Not bad. We can wrangle these guys too. This is set to sweep only, so people shouldn't keep dropping eggs in here unless I tell them to. So this should all work just fine. So now I think we just need the actual automation for handling all of the critters. In fact, I've just noticed something. We don't actually need loaders here, we need receptacles. This is an endpoint for the, this is supposed to be an endpoint for another conveyor loader. I presume this is where we were actually dropping off all the food, and then it gets auto-swept into the appropriate places, i.e. the critter feeder. Which is fine. I've never actually used one of these conveyor receptacles. In fact, we don't have the research for conveyor receptacles. Is this going to be something that requires radiation research? It's going to be mildly annoying, if that's the case. It is. Okay. We'll get that researched. We'll need to get some radiation for that. I mean, these work with it dropping on the floor, so I could just put a chute here for now. I could just put chutes here for now. We'll put chutes here for now, and we'll change them to receptacles later. And I think what this means is we can actually put the plants back here. Let's replant those. We've got 8 critters in this room. Now? No, you got more than 8 in here. We still need to handle all of these guys. We're going to need some radiation. We do have a wart seed. To be honest, we have uranium. I'm very tempted just to put a manual radbot generator for now. This is not going to be permanent by any means. Maybe we'll just put it here. Once this is working, then we can stop worrying about things. Hey Neo, how you doing? We're back in Oni, and today we're automating our hatch ranch. I'm following a guide which I've put on the Discord. Yeah, how be you? I'm glad it's the weekend. It's been quite busy. So we want critter eggs in here. Absorb all the eggs. Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Ugh. Sarah's fiance's surgery went pretty well, so that's a big relief. No, I know, it's fine. I've seen you around here. No worries. I understand people are busy today. It's Thanksgiving after all. Everyone in the entire world is celebrating Thanksgiving right now. Well, everyone's probably doing stuff for Black Friday. But yeah. We're revamping our hatch ranches, and a few of them have escaped, so we're kind of trying to wrangle them in at the moment. Speed one zone today while I'm just getting all this built. We do need to actually get the chute built, because at the moment I think we're loading a load of eggs onto a conveyor rail. Yeah, so that's not something that we want long term. Also, these should not be hydroponic tiles. These should be regular tiles. Yeah, I guess our ranchers are quite busy at the moment. Catalina's got her classic cummerbund on. We found one in the printing pod. Yeah, deconstruct these. And we never built one here, that's fine. I guess we could build hydroponic farms over here too. That's pretty much what we want. Because this is all going to be the business end with the farms, with the ranches, and then this is all going to be Brussels blossom farming, and this is going to be permanent, I think. So we can actually automate this room as well. I'll figure out where to put everything for that. You can actually put the auto sweepers here, which is quite nice. I don't think there's going to be any way to do it with just 2 auto sweepers. I think we will need 3. And I'll need to overlap, which is fine. But we'll do that later. Today, I'm just focused on actually getting the ranches finished. Because otherwise, we're going to be managing eggs for a long time. Got more dudes over here as well. We're going to be rapidly running out of space for dudes. These guys are currently cramped because the eggs aren't being moved. How's the temperature doing? Well, we've got the hot water geysers, so we're using that to warm our plants. But everywhere that needs to be warm is warm. Did you start tapping into those volcanoes yet? Yes, we did. We've actually got a volcano tamed here. So we have an iron volcano here. And we have a saltwater geyser that's continuously dumping out saltwater. Leofar helped us make a Escher fountain. So we got chlorine up here, carbon dioxide down here. So this is never overpressurizing, all liquid just floating out here. And then it's just pouring over the iron volcano and it's turning into steam. And there's going to be so much steam, it's going to get close to 100 degrees. So cool steam. We'll figure out something to do with it later. The pressure is just going to get huge. But yeah, we have iron. The iron is mostly usable temperature. Yeah, I wanted to get this done right away because we discovered it on Tuesday. And Leofar helped me with this because I've never actually built an Escher fountain before. I really didn't want a liquid pump here because we're using enough power as it is. I need to actually stop using these filters. But we haven't used too much of that stuff. So, Ruby, you can keep going for digging, I think. We do want more than one proper digger. But yeah, we just need that conveyor rail to be built. Should be fine. We need more dupes too. I want like at least 15 dupes. We don't actually have a huge amount of oxygen production at the moment. What's the breathability like? It's okay. We probably need to actually dig a little bit further down. We got hatches down here. I think we dropped some hatches. How full are these ranches? There's a little bit of room, not much. Try and grab some of these. But yeah, we actually need to dig some of this out. Make some room. That should be fine. Actually, then people are going to start bypassing this. Maybe we just turn that off. We dig this out. And we can dig all of this as well. I'm just going to start digging. In fact, I could probably just dig pretty much all of this stuff. Don't want to let that chlorine out. But I think digging all of this out is okay. But yeah, we want to put in a manual rad generator. I'm going to test, I mean, not in the rec room. I'm going to test out this manual robot generator because I've never used it and we just need some very quick research. This room is slightly too big. Or too small. This is going to be temporary, so maybe I'll just put it here for now. Then this is the automation port, so we need a light here. I can just mirror what I've got here, that's fine. It is nice just actually having a lot of refined metal. I can all go here. And then manual radbolt generator. So someone just operates this and it cranks out things. Oh, and then we need a what we actually need is the radbolt redirection research, which is this one. Okay, grab that first, and don't build this one for now. Right, so eggs are starting to move. That's the important thing. Eggs are going up to this room, which is going to be the control room. We're going to figure out what to do with that later. So then we'll tile this up. We can raise this up. I have a... Yeah, I'm going to follow the guide pretty exactly. The guide doesn't have all the details, but it's definitely enough to reproduce it. Oh, stretch. We got... Now, you're a digger that starts with hard digging. It's kind of nice. Bottomless calories isn't great, but calories are definitely not going to be the constraint on this run. So I think we take you. So let us have Ada. And you can already have super duper digging. Very nice. You can go on the schedule. And then priority-wise, digging for you. We'll need to start freezing our food, but let's just get through the backlog first. We've got up to 15 dupes. We've got loads of algae. We're going to start electrolyzing stuff pretty soon, but I just want to get these eggs handled first. Yeah, but all these hatches are happy now. So that's good. The ranches are almost all pretty full anyways. Oh, they're not grabbing the critters from here because of carbon dioxide. That's fine. We'll just leave them down there. We've got enough. This has just turned into a big CO2 trap. I'll need to start skimming eventually, I think. Also, we have a load of polluted water down here. I'm kind of hoping that this will eventually just turn into ice. Maybe. Who knows? Also, yeah, we desperately need to drop off all this polluted water. That's kind of stupid. These are set to priority 9. Oh, so what's happening is the polluted water is just all ending up down here. That's okay. If we look at the gas overlay, we do still have deodorizers working up here. I guess this does eventually just give us clay, so not that fussed, really. Looks like reed fiber is going up. We have 21 units now. Bit of water over here as well. Great. These plants are too hot. Okay. So I think we need to reduce the amount of water in here. This is a fine balance that I haven't quite figured out. Okay, so eggs are being dropped off. What is the next thing to do on this guide? I think it is just literally all of the egg management stuff now. So I'm gonna have a quick break. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. But yeah, I'll be back and then we'll build the control room for the ranches. So see you in a minute. Right, I'm back. Okay. Go back to the game. So I'm not 100% sure what to do with this control room. Let's have a look at the guide. Just getting this up on my second monitor. So, first things first, we need a pneumatic door here. There's a lot of automation that's going to go into this. So, need to keep an eye on it. This is where the critters are going to get dropped through. We're going to have a door here, and then we're going to have 3 critter sensors. We don't actually have critter sensors yet, I don't think. So we're going to need that research too. That's fine. We can queue that up. Then there's going to be another 3-tile room here. And then we have the main sort of drowning room, which is where things are going to be drowned if they need to be. We don't normally build these because they're a little bit sus. They're a little bit unethical, maybe. But these hatches are going to get what's coming to them. And then we put another door here. We can deconstruct these as well. This pipe can just keep running through here, I don't really care. And then we want to put an auto sweeper in here. So it's range across this whole room. And we want a load of storage bins. We're going to fill the storage bins up with things. We don't need that many of them. That will do. And then we want a conveyor loader here. And we're gonna need a conveyor bridge as well. Bollocks, that's solid control, isn't it? That's solid management. This one's always annoying because we need data banks for it. We only have 9 data banks. If we can analyze more geysers, we can get more data banks. Well, we will analyze more stuff once we get an Atmos suit going. So maybe it's time we start prioritizing that as well. But we can get a few of these things built. We don't necessarily need to hook them up yet. All we need to do for now is just drop the critters off in here. And I'll seal this room anyways. Yeah, we've currently got 8 eggs in there, and we don't have any eggs in here. I guess they haven't been breeding that much while they've been running around all over the place. This doesn't count as a... Oh, right, we need to build this tile. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So this conveyor loader goes here. And we have auto sweepers like this. No, we have conveyor loaders down there. Auto sweeper like this. So we need power to all of this. In fact, we don't need these wires, because these are just going to be receptacles. I don't think receptacles need to be powered. If they did, that would be very unfortunate. That's not where we wanted that to go. So the wire goes there. This comes down here. I guess we'll just do this. That's fine. But yeah, this is going to be the drowning bit. But we're not going to fill in any of the tiles yet, because I strongly suspect this area is just going to be full of automation, based on what this guide is saying. Yeah, so I think that's all we can actually build for now. We do have a lot of the gates. So let me look and see what gates I need as well. This is where the hatch food is stored. So what we'll do is we'll take all the sandstone. At the moment that'll be all the sandstone, but eventually it'll be igneous rock. We'll put them in here. And eventually we'll have the volcanoes feeding into this room and filling these storage bins. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, hatches do eat a lot, so probably worth having all this storage available. So we want a conveyor chute in here as well. We want the chute to be here. So no, that's not a chute, is it? So this is actually where we're eventually going to drop off all the eggs. They'll drop in here, and then they'll wander over to the drowning chamber. Right, we have the rad bolt reflectors. So that should work just fine. So this turns 1 kilogram of uranium into 5 rad bolts and 500 grams of depleted uranium, which we can use for other things. That seems fine. So yeah, that can go up. We're gonna need... Let's see. Let's go to critter sensors for now. Because we'll need those as well. There we go. Yeah, so this has been built. So I think it turns... I can't remember the exact conversion rate of rad bolts to research. Let's just set this to infinite for now. No, let's just set this to 1 for now. See how much research we can get done with just that one, and then we can go from there. This faces down. Yeah, that'll do for now. I'm not going to do anything super fancy. So these will be built. This should be filled with the hatch food. So we set to priority 9. So this, I presume, is actually going to run down this way. But now I'm just going to do it like this. But where it's not going to drop all of the food evenly, eventually it will just fill receptacles instead of dropping on the floor. I think that's why the receptacles are good. It's because they'll fill up to a limit. Steve's got a point. We'll give him supplying. So I think most of the automation is just for filling up the hatches, the ranches with adults as they deplete. Rather than like having eggs and then wrangling the eggs, I think that's what most of the automation is for. Sorry, I'm just trying to look at this. Because the thing is, the progress images for this guide show sort of stages that you could build it to sort with, but I just want to build the whole thing at once. Oh, sorry, there's going to be a little bit of waiting around. Right. Sorry, I'm just going to figure this out. It looks to me like the image I'm looking at is just completely different from the actual build. Which is not what I'm actually looking for. So we want to shoot in here as well. We want to shoot and a critter sensor. I'm just gonna not build this conveyor rail for now because I'm not exactly sure where this is going yet. Yeah, cancel this for now. I do not for the life of me understand why the guide shows automation that is different than the main actual image. That is just not very helpful. Who's scolding? You're scolding. Okay, that's fine. We do have a bed. It's not a problem. Yeah, currently just delivering all the raw materials here. And I'm just going to build these tiles. Oh, I see now. There's a critter sensor. So we've got the critter sensor. That's good. There is a critter sensor in each of these rooms. Right, okay. I don't think we need these critter drop-offs anymore, so that's fine. You can move these. So the critter sensor determines whether the door opens or not. There's going to be a little bit less of me talking today because I'm just trying to figure out this actual thing. Ah, there are some differences in this build for if it's a mirror image ranch. Right, okay. Okay, so this is what the automation needs to look like. So we need to put critter sensors in each of these rooms. I guess I'll make these ones out of copper. And then we want knot gates. I'm going to try and explain this as I go, but I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not going to understand it 100% until it's actually built and working. But we need knot gates in these rooms. The automation wire goes... Oh, we need a knot gate in this room too. Okay, that's fine. It's funny because I've looked at my Twitch demographics and it says that most of my viewers do actually come from the United States. And I think considering how many people are watching tonight, I get the impression that really is the case because no one's here. Which I don't... It's not too bad, but yeah. I guess in that way it doesn't matter that it's a bit of a slower stream today where I'm just trying to build something. So we need to send the output over here. And we'll build a bridge to go over this. And then this connects to this door. And then it goes over here. And then it hooks on. And then we keep doing it like this. But to admit, I also don't feel particularly well tonight, so... I'm probably not gonna wrap it up early, but I am gonna just try and get this build specifically done tonight. Because I've wanted to do this for ages in a playthrough. Right. I think that's it. So I think that we send it off wherever we need it to go. And what we want is we want the critter detectors to send us a green signal when the ranch is full. So send green signal if above 7. Oh, these aren't actually built yet. Okay. So that one's counting 8, so that door is open. The hatches can't actually fall through the door like this. They'll still walk on the door. This one's full. This one's not full. That's fine. This is basically telling the doors whether to open or not, and whether to drop adults into the ranches. Basically. But because of the automation logic here, where it's connecting onto the line like this, it doesn't require any OR gates. That's what the guide is saying. Let's continue researching the thing, solid control. Because I'd like to get these conveyor receptacles, to be honest. And then we can stop dropping stuff over here. And then we can actually just hook this up, and then we shouldn't need to actually feed the hatches. They should just get fed automatically. Yeah, this is just the food here. I don't know exactly where everything's going yet, so I'm just going to bodge this for now. We'll figure it out later. I think this is actually going to go up here eventually. So this should be fine. Okay, let me read this a little more. So this is where eggs are being dropped off. This is where material is being dropped off and then sorted. Yeah, because the meat comes out here as well. This would be difficult to figure out even if I wasn't in pain. This guy just isn't very clear. I wish they just would have made it so the build is the same all the way throughout the guide and it doesn't just change randomly. I think this is the image I'm looking for, though. So this door here should actually be a mechatronic airlock. That makes sense. I couldn't tell because it was open in the other image. Sorry, you guys can't see this guide at all. That's probably for the best. Because I'm just trying to actually interpret it properly. This design. Right, let's see. So this goes here. At least there's a load of auto sweepers in here. That will help. So then this wire comes down here. Doesn't help that this build is very slightly different between the mirrored version and the not mirrored version. Presumably because I think the reason it varies is because of how you actually orientate the gates. So I think this is right. We need a critter sensor in here as well. This is all going to eventually make sense to me, and it's going to be like the biggest epiphany I've ever had. But there's going to be a bit of pausing. Right, there's an AND gate here. I'm eventually going to actually recognize what all these different gates look like as well. That's fine. So this is the output. This opens the door. And the input is the crystal sensor, and then this line over here, which I believe is the main line. Yeah, it's this line here. Which gets kind of complicated. Because of this door being here that isn't in the actual previous guide picture. Well, that's fine, because I think I could just do it like this. Okay. And then we send a bridge over here. But this signal goes up here. So if one of these rooms is empty and there's a dude in here, or there's not a dude in here, this door opens. Let's see what the automation is for this. So yeah, if this room is empty, yeah, then it opens this door. Okay. So we'll get that all built. And we should actually just be able to build this tile here as well. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. You're on the phone. That's great. You have 5 rad bolts in here. We need... Can you actually be researched at the moment? No, I think you need 50 rad bolts to do research. So let's do another 9 of these. We haven't actually seen anyone use this building either. We have lots of uranium ore, so that's fine. We're really not going to do anything too fancy because we're going to be shifting all of this infrastructure around. But at least at the moment, the hatches are breeding properly. But yeah, we do need solid management because we need to filter out the hatch eggs that we don't want. Right, let's continue with this. That was the wrong button. Hope I'm not going to accidentally press the button that closes the stream. That would be bad. So then the next thing is an ore gate. That's what this thing is. We're out of metal. Okay. We need to put an ore gate here. Oh, we need a... Let's see, we need a NOT gate going to that... to this thing. Right, okay. So let's disconnect this. And then we put a NOT gate in here. I think what's realistically going to happen is I'm going... Oh, not that one. I need to disconnect this one. Realistically, what's going to happen is I'm not going to fully know what this does until it's built. And then I'll know. So this is green. This line is going to be green unless these are all off. And this is going to invert it. Then I actually need to move. Need to move this one over. This is very annoying. This is very annoying how everything is very slightly differently because they built their room differently to me. The guide is not self-consistent and does not allow you to just follow it. We need to build this thing here. We need to print something. Another snazzy suit. That's. I mean, you're an operator slash builder with increased staple morale bonus. I think we take you. Nails. You can go for operating. You can go onto the schedule 2. And then you can build and operate. And you don't need to ranch. Not that you would anyways, because you lack the skill. Catalina can grab... I'm just going to grab all the research skills on you now. You need a skill point as well. Let's just give you supplying. We already gave Nails their skill point. We need another AND gate here. We actually just need more refined metal. Is this just not working? No, there is metal in here. We're just not allowed through here. Okay, let's just activate this. So now we should have access to a lot more iron. Oh no, it's that door. Okay. There we go. Now you can grab all the hot iron. This still hasn't broken somehow, which I'm very relieved about. It's only 100 degrees in here. Which is obviously bad, but it's good enough that we can start using that metal again. So, this... Let's see. So, the unfiltered signal goes up here. This AND gate connects to this OR gate. And then this hooks up to the door. Okay. And it also... No, it doesn't also hook up to something else. Let's see. So we have a NOT gate here. I'm just going to build this with copper to try and use all the copper up. Then that NOT gate feeds in here. And then this is attached to a buffer gate, which goes here. And is rotated like this. And then that goes to a critter sensor, which is in here. That's fine. So we'll just put the critter sensor in here. This is deviating a little bit from the guide, but the logic is the same. So I'm hoping nothing's gonna break. Good grief. This bit should be the same. I think we may need some advanced automation. I mean, this is obviously advanced automation, but I think we might need a part that we don't have yet. We need, I think we need like a memory gate or something. Let's have a look. Maybe there's something that we can still research down here. I don't know. Oh. Oh, no, hold on. No, it's just an AND gate, okay. It's just an AND gate and there's something else in this room. Oh, yeah, that's a door. Yeah, okay, I get it now. Sorry, this is going to be very slow. I'm just going to decipher this image. So this signal goes up here. Then that activates this door. If this signal does the same thing. And this is an AND gate here. And let's see. So there's 3 critter sensors in here. That's an odd number of critter sensors. 3 critter sensors in one room, got it. Okay. They're all set to different things. So this one goes in here. This one goes in here, and then it also comes out here, down to a NOT gate. I'm literally not going to understand this until this is built, but I suppose it's the point of following a guide. You're all scolding because we're grabbing all the hot iron. That's okay. I'm just impressed that Leofar's Escher fountain hasn't broken yet. It hasn't broken all stream. Maybe it just won't break now. I'm hoping that we always have a little bit of water in here, so this doesn't break. That would be very nice. But yes, still trying to decipher this. We have a NOT gate here, and then a wire goes over here. Then we have a filter gate that goes up here. Then that connects to the 3rd critter sensor to activate the door. So this is clearly using a lot of the logic where if lines receive multiple signals, they get a certain outcome. It's fine. So then the door gets a signal. That signal also goes up, and then there is another AND gate that goes here. That bollocks. That hooks up to this NOT gate. Crap. This is what I was worried about. I mean, we could probably still do it with bridges. It's gonna look very. It's gonna look even more complicated than it already was. Right. Okay. So that goes there. That goes there. That goes there. Whatever. It's probably a more elegant way of doing this, but I just want to make sure I actually understand it at the moment. With what minimal understanding I currently have. And then this loops back into here. And then I think that's actually all the automation. I wonder if the temperature in this area is increasing because of all the hot iron we're using. It doesn't look like it yet. We got some ill people. Ada has food poisoning. That is absolutely fine. It's gonna take you a little while to do this. Once this is all built, we can just block it in. So this needs to be set to... Okay, let's have a look at the guide again. I will do a big retroactive explanation once I understand what's going on here. so this needs to detect 0 hatches. So below 1 hatch. And then this room is chamber 3. So this needs to give a green signal if it detects 1 or more hatches. So above 0. Yes. In fact, we shouldn't end up with any eggs in these rooms, so I can just keep this here. I've got exclamation marks. What's the exclamation marks for? Invalid port overlap. What? What does that mean? Ports overlap those of another building. You've got to be kidding me. Well, we'll do this. Let's yellow alert this. I don't see why this is happening. I'll be honest. Oh, I think we're not allowed to have the bridges go over like that. Why not? That's so bizarre. Oh, that's gonna make this even more of a nightmare. Right, let's have a look. So this was an OR gate. This was an AND gate. So you can't actually put a port here, even if it's not actually being used by this. That's very bizarre. So I think what I actually need to do then is I need to move this whole thing over 1. Which is going to be very annoying. So I need to get the signal here. Okay, let's figure this out. Cancel these. Split this up. So this AND gate needs to move here. And this OR gate needs to move here. So I think what I actually can do is I can just flip this OR gate so that it goes like this. And then I can move this stuff. Because what I actually need to do is bridge this over here. Then I just need to deconstruct this, deconstruct this. Okay. That is fine. And then that output signal goes to the door. So that goes up here. Oh, this is definitely big brain time. Ugh. The Pepsi is helping. I mean, this bit should be fairly easy to change. In fact, I think we can... I think we may actually just be able to remove that. Or actually, we can remove the bridge. I think we can just keep that wire here like this. And then... yeah, disconnect this. Then we take our filter gate. That was a buffer gate, not a filter gate. A buffer gate. We put it like this. This connects here again. And then this just connects to a critter sensor over here. And then I think that works. I think that's all the automation and it actually works. And then we just need to hook up the critter sensors again. And then once this is built, we can tile everything in and just toggle or fiddle with everything, and it should work. How is the radiation research going? Is anyone doing this? No. We've only got 5 rad bolts in here. I put more than 6 on here. I need to check that this is actually working. Oh no, people are doing the research. Oh, I see. It takes 10... takes 10 rad bolts to get 1 research. Okay, that's fine. I should probably have remembered that. So let's just do 40 of these. And that should be enough. And then we're building all of this. We're not getting any funny messages. And then I think we can actually just start building all of this up. That shouldn't cause any problems. We've got a load of hatches in here. Still got loads of eggs in here. We'll do something with all of this, but eventually it will work properly. Right, let's see. Flying for May. Yes, please. Okay, this is actually all built now. That's good. So we can tile this in. And then we should actually be ready to start doing everything. So, look at Ren's using the rat bolt machine. It does not look very fast. In fact, I missed a trick. This should definitely have the lit workspace thing on it. While we're here, this is definitely a bodge. Oh no, hold on, I know what to do. We just swap these around. Then this works, I believe. So let's priority, let's just get alert these. There's no one Ren just toiling away on this. Unless he's getting the light. Because if we put the light here, it'll still shine on this, and then the motion sensor will capture everything else. But we will move this eventually, but doing this without the light is just very stupid. It looks like hard work. Oh, and I imagine people are getting shot by the rad bolts as well. That's hilarious. There you go. Ah, good stuff. Good stuff. This would be the thumbnail if we weren't doing something much more interesting than this. Right, so are you getting lit workspace now? You are. That's good. That will help. This is an operating errand. So we need operators on that. Okay, so this is actually tiled in now, so this should all be ready to go. And I'm just going to sweep this up just to make sure that none of this gets in the way. So let's just make these sweep only for now. These ones. Just build these for now. We'll empty them again in here. This will just be the room where we drop everything off. They've got loads of idols now because they've all run out of things to do. That's fine. Plants are not growing. They are too hot. Because they have not received... Oh, they've also not got any polluted water. Okay. Stop fertilizing them then. Why not? We disconnected this pipe up here. Oh, that's so annoying. That's fine. Well, that should work again in a minute then. We need more things for people to do. So go ahead and grab the rest of these resources. And go in here and grab all of this. Oh, there's another geyser in here. Yeah, let's go explore this geyser. That's definitely something you guys can do. Yeah, just go down here. I did not spot this. I bet this is something really useful. Well, maybe not, but we'll see. We don't want to let out all this hydrogen. That's fine. Yeah, go Stinky, go. Oh, he's not got the lit workspace bonus. Oh, he does now. Okay, that's good. Oh, they can't get in here because of the door. Okay, let's let people in this way. That's absolutely fine. We got another hatch over here. Great. So many of them. They're very cute. We've still got loads of food. Skills-wise, Hassan, you were cooking. Let's give you supplying. Yeah, Fishy's doing all right. I'm going to try and set up the other tank this weekend. So I'll... maybe I'll do a video about the fish. Like just a fish tank tour. And then if anyone redeems the name a fish reward, then I'll be able to pick out a fish based on that. Yeah, breathability is not amazing. We do still have a decent amount of algae. We can continue digging this stuff out as well. That's fine. We want to let the carbon dioxide head down here. We'll eventually do something with all of it. Also, no one can access this because this door is currently locked. So for now, let's just build a ladder so people can actually get up here to do this. Then in the meantime, I'll have a look and see what the automation logic on this thing should be. So that would be room D. Sorry, I'm just looking at this guide. But this room needs a 2.5 second buffer. That's fine. So the door for the drop room receives 3 signals. So it receives this signal, and... oh no, hold on, that's not right. Which room is this that I'm looking at? Oh, no, that's this door. Okay, I get it now. It's receiving this signal, and this signal. So... the critter sensor... set to above 1. Okay. Above 1 critter. This needs to be set to above 0. Okay. So the filter gate should be set to 30 to 45 seconds. We have ample time for the hatch to be pushed out of the room completely before reopening the drop room door. Okay, so this filter needs to be set to 40 seconds. And we'll fiddle with this later. Oh, it might be at 10 to 15 at low speed. Okay, let's set it to 15. The annoying thing is, so this build, the timing of the buffers and the filters to let the critters through seems to be dependent on game speed. So this kind of locks us into doing speed 1, which I don't mind. But, yeah. I'll keep a mental note to keep playing on speed 1 if it's all possible, otherwise this thing might break. That might be annoying. So then we have the actual critter dropper, which is this thing. Which is this door. So this again has 3 conditions, which is this condition, which is the signal from these doors. This condition here, which is from the critter sensors. And then this one from this critter sensor. So this needs to be below 2. Okay. So I think everything is actually configured now. Are they actually sweeping all of this? They need to dig this. Okay. That's fine. Harold can do that. I presume I'm going to find out what this geyser is at some point. Carbon dioxide is rushing into here. Well, I wouldn't say rushing. Polluted water going to here again, that's good. These are cooling down again, that's also good. We probably put another O2, another algae diffuser in here, I think. Just to help out. Yeah, rat bolts are going okay. It's going pretty slowly, but that's okay. Oh, that's right, we need the solid filter on this for the eggs. Right, and we need to figure out where all these conveyors are going. Yeah, it looks like people can actually go through these doors now, which is nice as well. People should actually be sweeping up and dropping off all of this stuff. Why is this damaged? Overloading. Okay. So now I just need to figure out what the actual conveyors are for. I think these conveyors are just for different products here. So I think one's coal, one's eggshells, and one's meat. Yeah. So all of the stuff, all of the products in here that aren't eggs. I'm just trying to figure out what happens. I just need an overview that actually shows the full conveyor line when the whole thing is finished. That's what I need, and it doesn't seem to have that. It's very annoying. In any case, we want eggs to be dropped off in here. So let's hook this... Oh, this has been disconnected this whole time. That's not good. So we want a conveyor bridge to go up here. We want the eggs to go in here. So I think this is where we actually put the solid filter. So this filters out the eggs that we want, i.e. eventually the stone egg hatches, and they go in here. And all the other eggs end up in here, so that they get drowned. Oh, we need to put water in here. Yeah, that's something else we need to do. So that's easy enough. Let's just make this a mesh tile. And then we'll drop some water in here. Right, I think I get this. So we're going to have a solid filter here. That's going to require databanks, so we'll have to do that another time, but that's okay. Let me speed to it now. We'll put more bristle blossoms in here. That's fine. We've got a good amount of reed fiber now. I could make everyone snazzy suits, really. That seems like it isn't particularly prudent. We'll save it for exosuits for now. That's fine. I was really unmuted for all that time. How did I unmute that? Crap. Or I was muted for that whole time. How long was I muted for? I wasn't saying anything important, don't worry. I hope I haven't just been muted for half the stream. I don't think I was. Right, so you've swept up those eggs. No, you haven't. They're still there. Oh, the water is frozen. That's not good. So we'll need to actually put a liquid in here that won't freeze. So I guess we're going to drown them in oil. That's not very cash money. Also, I hope we can get this working before they all hatch. Because it's a lot of eggs. We've got a bit of a time wait anyways, because we need to get all this radiation research done. And it's not going to be super fast, let's be honest. Oh, a cool steam vent. Okay, that's cool. Haha, hee hee. Yeah, let's come down here as well. Have a look at that. Very nice. It's all coming together. In fact, this is where we'll probably build our electrolyzer block, because then it's going to be right next to our exosuit docks. So we'll electrolyze all of this. Right, these are done. So yeah, that's fine. So we need to dump oil in here. There is a little bit of spare oil we can dump in here. Who's gonna do this? Someone is. Still have a decent amount of oil here. Yeah, Camille is. Okay. We'll put a large amount of oil in there. 100 should do on each tile. Okay, deconstruct this. Place this. I hope the critters can actually drown in oil. I'm sure they can. I think now we just copy these settings across again. That's fine. And then we'll make that automatic so that that closes again. Skill points. Let's see. Camille, you can get supply. You can get... I guess we just start taking people exosuits? Or we get more mechatronics people, maybe. You can get the last research. That's fine by me. Can remove this. So when is the soonest that an egg is going to hatch? Let's actually just go through here quickly. Oh. We have the mod, so it's not letting us select each individual egg. Also, why have we got solid nuclear waste? That's not very cash money. Probably from where a rad bolt hit someone by accident. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, we've already got one. Okay. So you're a baby. So this door is closed. Is that how it works? No. Babies can't jump. So you're an adult, so you're going to wander over here. And we're going to want to filter out the sage hatches eventually. There's not too many sage hatchling eggs, so I'm not too fussed. Actually, I might just kill this one. Just kill this one. Because we do not currently want it. Feels bad, man. Yeah, I believe this is actually mostly done. So these are for coal, eggshells, and meat. So I think that's what we're doing here as well. We turn on coal, meat. Oh, and here we go, yeah. Meat. It's going to dump a lot of coal over here. So we can actually deconstruct all of this, and let's do that so that we don't get confused. We've got some other issues going on which we're going to fix after this stream. Yeah, it looks somewhat neat. I guess it's okay. So now we're dumping a load of coal in here. That could be grabbed by this. And then we make one of these coal. One of these eggshells. One of these meat. There we go. And then we can hook these up to wherever they need to go. So let's just put in some conveyors for now. Oh yeah, so we can just literally do it like this. That's quite convenient. I like it. In fact, let's do it like this. So coal, eggshells, meat. And that way I remember it's alphabetical. Yeah, so now all the coal is being loaded in there. What I could even do is I could actually start dropping off down here. And then we can just automatically run these. That's fine. So then the coal line will just go over here. In fact, what I'll do with this... Conveyor rail doesn't have any decor penalties, so... We'll just run it over here. This. And then I can split here. So it goes evenly between these things, and then the auto sweepers will load the coal power plants. That's good. I mean, we're eventually going to change this anyways, but the dupes need stuff to do anyways, and I want to figure out how this works. Eggshells to lime. That's something we're going to do. So we need another one here. And that chute can go here. Then this line can go... through this way. This is a lot of metal. Thankfully, we have a lot of metal in this map. It's a metal-rich map. And then the meat also goes specifically to this one. So, put a conveyor bridge on here. Sever that. This go here. And then the meat line can go down here. They can hook on here. Eventually we'll replace this with a gas hob. In fact, we can even replace this with a gas hob now. We can get the research after the next thing. These rooms aren't going to be permanent, but... This is more or less just so I can build the complete system and see it working. So we've got a regular hatch here now, that's good. So this works because baby critters can't jump. So they stay in the little pit until they become adults. And then they'll wander over here. Yeah, we're going to end up with a lot of coal in this room. That's fine. So yeah, that's going to keep our mechatronics engineers busy for a while. Wires can go here. Oh, that's convenient. We're going to want to replace this all with actual conductive wire at some point, but that's neither here nor there at the moment. So at the moment, we've got open doors down here, which means this door is locked. But if we haven't got any open doors down here, then this signal will turn off, which will turn this on, which will turn this on, and the door will open. And then any subsequent critters will be drowned. That makes sense. And then if they get over here, then this will go off. Wait, this is flipped the wrong way around. I think. Let me just have a look. Yeah, this is flipped the wrong way around. Okay, good spot. This is definitely the most complicated automation build I've ever done. I think it makes sense now. It's just the timing is odd. Like, you've got to have specific timings to get the hatches in the right rooms at the right times. Yeah, so it detects a critter in here. This then flips. This then flips. And then this flips. because it's detecting both of these signals. And then this door closes. So we set this to 2.5. And now we just need to wait for our hatches to actually grow up. And then it should be quite easy swapping them over to stone hatches once we're ready for that. Because we just change the setting on the solid filter. And we start feeding them sedimentary rock. So in fact, let's actually fill these with... actually fill these with sedimentary rock as well. And just not configure the other things yet. That's fine. There is actually sedimentary rock already here. So I guess we'll know whether this... I mean, I guess I'll start filling these rooms in 5 cycles. Let's go speed up the next 5 cycles. It'll take me a while to build everything anyways. What I might do as well... How much iron do we have? We don't have a huge amount of iron left. We actually find what's in here. Oh, this was the sulfur geyser. Okay. That's fine. We don't actually need sulfur. We're not going to do the critters in this run, so we might just leave that. It is another heat source, though, and it's a pretty mild heat source, so that could potentially be useful. But I think we're more interested in this. In fact, let's actually move this ladder 1 over. And then we can go past it and down here. Oh, we do need data banks. And this is dormant, so let's actually dig this and analyze this with data banks, because this gives 10 each, and we need 30. Yeah, there's a lot of steam in this room now. It's all equalizing out at about 100 degrees. That's good. Yeah, these are going to be grabbing coal for absolutely ages. Okay, I think we literally just let it run. Is there anything else that we want to do? Let's see. We're 1 off. Okay, let's just make another 60 of these. Because we're gonna need the solid management as well in the end. I'll just speed it up for now, and we'll build the conveyor receptacles next. That should help with things. So let's have a look quickly. So this is currently dropping off the food for the hatches over here. Except it's not because of why. Oh, because these are set to the same priority. Right, okay, got it. Okay, so now this will actually dump the actual food material over here. And then it'll load the feeders. Okay, that wasn't happening yet. Okay, that's good. And this is for eggs that aren't of the type that we want. So, yeah, we need to rearrange this conveyor slightly. You're still building all this. Actually, have you built all this conveyor rail already? It's pretty impressive. Hey, look, yeah, we got the coal going. Yeah, there's the coal train. There's the coal train. We finished the research for conveyor receptacles. And the next one we need is solid management for the filter. So now we can delete these. Or deconstruct them, rather. We can make these receptacles instead. We disconnect power. What's going on? Oh, this wire's broken. Okay, that needs to be repaired immediately. That's fine. So the coal is now actually getting dropped off in here. Yeah, there we go. And then these will get loaded as needed. That's fine. Got power again, that's good. Iron? It seems good to me. Yeah, let's take iron. We certainly need more of it. But yeah, we're using all these auto sweepers at the moment because they're all loading up the coal and stuff. It's funny. We're gonna be breaking a lot of wires. But we have the metal, so it's fine. We'll get this all fixed soon. Harold, what are you gonna get? You're gonna get, maybe just take you to exosuits. Seems good to me. So, let's see. I want to get rid of all of this. I want to get rid of all this polluted water. So if we put a tile here, we should be able to sweep this all up and dump it in here. Still dumping a load of it down here. That's not really a problem. These aren't growing now because they're too cold. Okay. This is dormant now. Okay, so we need to actually... While this is cold enough for them to not get scolded, we need to go in here and investigate this. Because we also need the data banks from this. Now that this isn't hot, we are probably just going to need to... Well, we already have heat in here. We should be fine. We'll just let it... I mean, how much... Well, these are consuming 20 kilograms per cycle. There is 20 per room. So 400 kilograms per cycle. 800 kilograms per cycle. Divided by 600. So that's 133 per cycle. So let's just pump this through at this rate. Make sure we're keeping this at the same level. Who's scalding? You're scalding. Because this water here is technically too hot. That's fine. And what we need to do is, so let's look at the conveyors. Oh, so it's all dumping down here now. Okay, we don't want that. What we do want is we want conveyor receptacles to go here. Yeah, like this. Yeah, deconstruct this, please. Then we can put that there. Speed it up again. Why do we have 11 hatches in here? Oh, because it's too busy grabbing the coals. It's not grabbing the eggs. How much coal is in here? A lot. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just have to get through the backlog. It's fine. We also need a virtual planetarium. Who's scolding? You're scolding. Oh yeah, you're gonna need some oxygen, aren't you? Hmm. I think we need to build a ladder here. In fact, I think we need to build a ladder like this. It's kind of funny, but we'll cope. And then you can get down here and research a bit faster. There is a little bit of oxygen up here as well, but I don't think it's going to be helpful. Yes, now these are loading and they get full, which is the important thing. We want them to get full so that the conveyor doesn't over-deliver from the raw material pile. A lot of you guys are scolding now. Hmm. It looks like all these auto sweepers are working. I think the scalding threshold is like 71 degrees or something, so maybe I was a little bit overeager with this. If anyone gets really injured, we can heal them up. I'll cope with a very small amount of injury. We're still burning through the algae, so we will need to get the electrolyzers done next. That's the next thing on the list. But that's fine. We should be able to actually use a little bit of this as well. I guess it depends how many bristle blossoms we end up farming. Also, another broken wire. It's an interesting noise. Yeah, please build the wire. Who's going to do this? San is. Lindsay's like, hooray, I've got an attribute. Extra athletics. Nice. There we go. Yeah, how's this room looking? So that's 7 in there. 6 in here. 9 in here. So it's not quite working properly because we're kind of running out of power. Something else broken. Oh, this wire here is damaged. You're getting a lot of broken wires. We definitely need to get conductive wire. We need a little bit more metal for that. The iron volcano isn't quite going to cut it for that yet. So for now, we're just going to be repairing these every now and then. But we have a lot of auto sweepers working overtime now, so that's the main thing that's causing issues. There we go. Yeah, I want to see these guys activate. That'd be nice. Yeah, there was oxygen in here. I think you're still going to get away with researching this geyser. There's oxygen here as well. I think that is very slowly making its way up. What we could do is we could dig this out as well. And breathe this in. That might be handy. So we actually need the virtual planetarium. So where is that again? That is down here. So let's grab that. Let's grab that research first, and then we can do the data bank research once we've got enough of it. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. If this actually works, and we don't have to ever touch these ranches again, I would absolutely love that. And I think it will. I'm fairly confident this will work. The only thing is, this conveyor is currently completely overloaded with coal. It's all getting dumped in here. Got 15 tons of coal in here now. So much coal. But people are coming down here to analyze. You've got heat stroke, so you have got lower science. That's not very helpful. Well, it doesn't need to be done immediately, it just needs to be done eventually. You can go up here as well. Are there any geysers up here? Doesn't look like it. There's volcanoes, but we don't want to go analyze those. How many bristle blossom seeds do we have? I know. I might just try and plant those, and then we'll figure out the freezer and the. We got 30 seeds, so we can plant another load of them up here. I'll start actually circulating this water around here as well. I'll try and warm these up. And I also need to actually move this pipe over here. Well, let's get this done. I think I'll wrap it up at cycle 75, because I think we've actually done everything we needed to. But we will need to test whether it works or not. But yeah, in the meantime, let's get these pipes done. I'll deconstruct this one for now. And then we'll bring that across. Layra, what do you want to do? You want building. I gave you mechatronics early, now you actually get the skill you're interested in, which is building. Super duper hard digging, that sounds good. Oh, poor Ren. Ren always gets the short end of the stick. He got the short end of the stick in the last run. He's getting it now. Yeah, hopefully you guys will get this pipe built soon. There's no room for bristle blossoms in this bit. We're eventually going to change this water loop so it snakes the other way, and then it keeps going down further, but we'll need to move the thimble reeds first. But these won't last forever. We're also letting a little bit of heat out over here, but I think that's fine. I think we build these ladders here as well. Eventually this ice will melt. Yeah, go for it, Catalina. And we'll need to hook up these lights as well. Okay. Okay, this is analyzed. That gave us 11 databanks. Cool. So we should end up with enough databanks to do all this research. I think I could just fit the thing here. I put the light in. I'm pretty sure it's 4x4. So I may as well build that in advance. We got depleted uranium. We can use it to build things. Excellent radiation shield. We'll probably use it to make metal tiles then. To block radiation from things. This doesn't produce any surface radiation, which is good. No one's prioritizing research at the moment anyway, so we're just analyzing these geysers. But yeah, we do need to grab this one before this water gets too hot again. Yeah, keep building all this pipe. How many eggs we got in here now? We've got the same amount of eggs. Eggs just aren't being moved at the moment because the conveyor is overloaded with coal, but eventually that will stop. Ah, it looks like it's actually stopped now. Okay, that's good. Hatches are excited. That's also good. Excellent. So now we're grabbing all the coal from this room. It's probably just how it's going to be. Yeah, just let them keep building all of this. Yeah, that's probably a pretty good shot for the thumbnail. I mean, hopefully we'll get those plants growing. But, yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We do also need to actually fix the wire. Audio seems a little bit bugged. It's fine. Right, so now let's reconfigure this pipe. So this goes here, this goes here. Water starts to loop this way. The water is still hot, so the plants should start growing. They should warm up. That's the aim. Yeah, the power load is just way too much because of all this mechatronics. That's hilarious. I don't think I've ever overloaded regular wires consistently with mechatronics, but here we are. Yeah, I'm actually quite happy with this. I really like how the lines are all neatly separated out. We'll reconfigure them eventually, but this will do for now. Okay, so it looks like eggshell is going on the line too. That's good. We'll end up with our first adults in about 2 cycles. What is going on here? Why is this blocked? Oh, because this isn't connected here. Gotcha. Yeah, that will help these heat up. These are currently still too hot. Okay, we did a research. We got a thing. Just an intermediate one. Oh, what are you doing, Whiskers? Whiskers has just released a big explosion into the tank. Lovely, lovely. Good to see. Good grief, what a fish. What a fish. Hold on. Look. You can see it, just a big cloud over there where Whiskers has just done the nasty. That's what she does. She just releases a big cloud material. It's not very pleasant. Anyways, I think we're done here. I'm fairly confident this is going to work. We'll have to wait until we get some adults for it to refill. But I'm fairly confident the system works. We just need to stop these wires from breaking. But to summarize it, the critter sensors will go off, and these doors will open if a critter needs to be dropped. And then these babies will stay in here. They'll become adults and they'll wander over here. If these ranches are full, they'll wander into here, and the door will lock. And they'll get drowned. If they're not, they'll wander into this room, and then when the time is right, they'll get moved into this room, and then they'll get dropped down here. They'll walk into here, then this door will open, and they'll get pushed out of this door down here, and then they'll fall through. Because they can walk on these, but if they're falling, they should fall through all the doors. And all that automation from earlier is basically just to allow that to happen smoothly. This is, like, this bit here, where the critters get let through to the dropper, is the most annoying part. But, yeah, I think that wraps it up. Thank you for watching. If you did watch, I realize it's Thanksgiving / Black Friday today, so obviously people have been busy. But I've enjoyed building this build nonetheless. This will obviously be on YouTube for everyone who missed it today. And I will be back with more Wandering Village this weekend if I get any time. So yeah, thanks very much, and I will catch you next time. Bye for now.